Hedera is making some very big moves, and it really kind of started to happen since going back to December. And these big moves are all based around AI. Okay? AI is going to be way bigger than what we actually think. Some people have a solid idea on how big it could be, but whatever that idea is, think 5 or 10 times even bigger. AI is going to be everywhere. Give it 5 or 10 years, and almost everything that we are doing is going to involve some sort of AI. Even now, everyone, whether they are in crypto or not, are tapped in with ChatGPT or Grok or some sort of AI agent. This is the beginning. Now, let's actually talk a little bit about Hedera, because back in December, I feel like this should have been that big confirmation that Hedera is going to be a much bigger piece of the AI revolution. Equity Labs' Verifiable compute brings trust to AI with Hedera. This was with NVIDIA and Intel. Now, again, if you've been watching the channel for a bit of time, you obviously know about this announcement, okay? I did talk about it back in December. We talked about it in January when the video actually dropped. And we continue to talk about it today because, again, I really don't think people realize how big this is for Hedera. Today, Equity Lab, Intel, and NVIDIA unveiled Verifiable Compute. The new transformative solution addresses a critical need in the AI industry for trust and verification, particularly as autonomous AI agents become more prevalent. Okay, so now we have these big players like NVIDIA and Intel. These are very prominent names. Everyone knows about them. How is Hedera providing this trust? What we have down here that at the heart of Verifiable Compute's blockchain integration is the Hedera Consensus Service. The decentralized ledger serves as the backbone for recording and verifying AI computations, creating an auditable trail of every operation performed on compatible Intel CPUs and NVIDIA GPUs. The integration provides several key benefits. Immutable record keeping. Very straightforward. We already know everything is verified through timestamps. It's already on the chain, well, technically on the ledger because it's not a blockchain. It's, Hashgraph. But it's all there. All the data and information is there, transparent, etc. Smart contract orchestration. So the Hedera ledger actually acts as a hardware binding for smart contracts, enabling seamless orchestration of work across various AI protocols. Then we also have enhanced governance and compliance, which is, straightforward, right? We already know that, by leveraging Hedera's decentralized infrastructure, this can enforce business policies and regulatory compliance. And then down here, we have the enterprise adoption and regulatory alignment. This is where we start to see how far advanced Equity Lab is. So they collaborated with a dozen government agencies across the EMEA to develop Verifiable Compute, ensuring the solution aligns with emerging AI regulations across the globe, like even the EU AI Act. The UAE's AI government and regulators, known for their Web3 forward approach, supported the Verifiable Compute R&D as early as June of 2023 through a collaboration with Equity Lab and Hedera to release the Climate GPT model. So again, already, front and center, we see that they are actually working with a dozen of government agencies. This is huge. They are preparing to really unleash this because they are fully compliant. They are already, working with regulators. Now, why am I bringing this back up? Well, it's because Equity Lab has a massive amount of products. Okay, it's not just Verifiable Compute. We have AI integrity begins here. This is how the AI systems are evolving. You need an end-to-end AI integrity solution. And then here we have certified systems, accelerate compliance, minimize risk, and then also build value. This is the integrity suite. And if we actually look down here, we have AI Guardian, Governance Studio, Lineage Explorer, and then AI Integrity Fabric as well. Here we have how it works, trust across your AI supply chain, the result, verifiable AI. So you can verify, you can trust it, and then of course a new root of trust. This is the NVIDIA and Intel. This is that introducing a new hardware-based secure execution environment for AI trust that begins on the silicon. And of course, solutions for all industries as well. And this breaks down pretty much everything. Now, what's crazy about this, if we actually go over here, we have AI Integrity Suite. And if we actually look, supercharge your AI workflows, AI Guardian, Governance Studio, Lineage Explorer, AI Integrity Fabric, and then your foundation for innovation. Here we have, AI Guardian, how it breaks it down. And then, of course, the Governance Studio, the Lineage Explorer, and then deploy anywhere, public cloud, on-premises, private cloud. You have Oracle already tapped in, Azure, Google Cloud, AWS as well, verifiable compute servers as well. This is with NVIDIA and Intel. And then use your tools. What's crazy about this is we actually see ServiceNow's on here. ServiceNow and so many big players are already tapped in. Like, for an example, Salesforce. ServiceNow, we already know, is tapped in with Hedera. They are actually a GC of Hedera back in 2021. 6,900 customers, 80% of the Fortune 500 penetration. This is a giant. And then we also have AI for all. Artificial intelligence shouldn't just be responsible, it should be equitable. Open the AI black box with a new toolbox. Here we have, with AI, integrity means everything. Collaboration, safety, privacy, transparency, accountability, attribution. And then here we have the differences between other AI models and, of course, equity solution. This is so big for Hedera to actually be tapped in with Equity Lab. It provides us with that massive AI infrastructure that almost every single major, enterprise player will probably be using. And the reason why I say that is because look at the names that are already tapped in with Equity Lab. And not to mention, of course, NVIDIA and Intel. But on top of this, we have over here, Hedera is about to be the foundation of almost every advanced AI system in the world. This is from Mark Chadwick X, NVIDIA 2.5 trillion market cap, along with the Intel and Equity Lab built verifiable compute on Hedera to provide AI governance and transparency. This unique collaboration is exclusive to Hedera as it was chosen for its high scalability and immutable record-keeping features. When the market stabilizes, Hedera is likely to jump into the top 10, top 5 is in the cards if the TikTok acquisition goes through. Again, that is already kind of finished. This was back in April, by the way. The reason why I'm bringing this back up is because this is the video of Hedera's, this is the verifiable compute with Hedera and Equity Lab and NVIDIA and, of course, Intel. It breaks it down on exactly why this is so disruptive. Check it out. So yeah, when we think about what Hedera is doing here, they are trying to enable AI for enterprises. And this is through a lot of these major moves with, of course, Equity Lab, and also now with Accenture. We have over here from Hedera Foundation, we're excited to introduce a new AI solution with Accenture and Equity Lab that will help governments and public sector organizations manage AI-driven decisions with transparency, auditability, and trust via the Hedera network. Now, really kind of expanding this and looking at it, okay? So I know that this just broke on me, but here we have, through this strategic integration, we aim to deliver transparent, tamper-proof oversight for AI and generative AI systems deployed in the public sector. Here, Accenture will work with Hedera to create playbooks for businesses or for the business logic of AI at scale and implementation strategies that make full use of the Hedera network's capabilities in the public sector, including the Hedera Consensus Service and Hedera Token Service. Alongside this, Accenture is developing a blueprint and pricing model to help make verifiable governance models or modulars built on the Hedera network viable for public sector integrations with a wide range of ERP and digital platforms. Created in collaboration with Equity Lab, these modulars will be piloted in select AI and machine learning applications. Together, these technologies provide an immutable record of AI decisions and actions, helping to enable data integrity across autonomous systems. You can learn more about it in their latest announcement. Now, before I actually go and look into this announcement, first off, you need to understand the size of Accenture. Okay, we just went over Equity Lab. Equity Lab is stacked. Accenture has, and if we scroll down, 9,000 plus clients served across more than 120 countries, 350 plus partners in their ecosystem as well. Guys, they are stacked to the brim with enterprise names. This is one of the largest companies out there. Now they're working with Hedera on a new AI solution with Equity Lab. And by the way, Accenture put out a full PDF file talking about today's generative AI moment, responsible AI. 96% of organizations support some level of government regulation around AI. Only 2% of the companies have identified as having fully operationalized responsible AI across their organization. That means that 98% of companies could easily tap into the solution. Now that Accenture is here, Accenture has a stacked list of clients. Now, with Accenture, with Equity Lab, with NVIDIA, and with Intel, Hedera could easily power the enterprise AI system. And I do think that this confirms it with how big Accenture actually is. I mean, guys, Accenture is a giant here. Let's actually go over here to the announcement, though. So we do have the announcement here. And I just really kind of want to go over some of the quotes. So we have public sector clients are enthusiastically embracing continuous reinvention through the adoption of AI and agentic solutions to achieve scaled impact. This shift brings with it a heightened demand for oversight, accountability, and reliability. The integration of these technologies not only enhances runtime governance, but also positions the Hedera network as a crucial platform. It will enable public service organizations to scale AI responsibly, leverage cryptographic solutions to reduce costs, and bolster the security of deploying agentic solutions at an enterprise level. And as part of this integration, Accenture is developing a blueprint and pricing model to help make verifiable governance modulars built on the Hedera network viable for public sector integrations with a wide range of ERP and digital platforms created in collaboration with Equity Lab technology. These modulars will be piloted in select AI and machine learning applications. This is huge. Accenture will work with Hedera to create playbooks for the business logic of AI at scale and implementation strategies that make full use of the Hedera network's capabilities in the public sector, including the HCS and HTS. Together, these technologies provide an immutable record of AI decisions and actions, helping to enable data integrity across autonomous systems. In high-stakes environments, trust in AI must be earned, not assumed. This collaboration shows how we can bring verifiable, accountable AI to institutions where transparency and integrity aren't optional. They're essential. So this is huge. Again, like I said, it confirms how big this actually is, and it confirms that Hedera is now working with an enterprise monster in Accenture. This is very exciting stuff. And this shows you how big Hedera is becoming in the AI side of things. I'm very excited about this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, though. And if you guys did enjoy this video, definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, this has been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.